Okay, hey guys, this is Arlo, and I know I said I was gonna do this like way sooner, but I got distracted. So, everybody, welcome today to the Lighthouse tour in Veilguard. Um, I'm like pretty far in the story. I've got like one companion quest left before it's all done, but this is the Lighthouse tour fully explored. I'm going to try and give you as much detail as possible. You might see some story spoilers here, and that's okay. Maddie, I told you before I started recording if you wanted to get out. Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how loud this is, so I guess I'll have to. Sorry about that. But my dog, my little old lady, she likes to be a nuisance sometimes, but I love her. Anyway, this is the Alluvian room. This is where you start out, and that's where we go on all of our adventures. That's the crossroads, as you can see on the screen. And this is the general vibe of the place. It's kind of just like nothing down there, but it kind of looks like water. So once you leave the Alluvian room, you kind of end up in this hallway. And like I said, there's going to be spoilers, so this is one of the quests. You complete this on one of the quests that you get pretty early in game. This is one of Solus's frescoes that you painted, and a little wolf statuette. And then when you get around here, this is the main room where everybody comes to talk and discuss things before the big missions. Do note that this is with the Antivan decor, because my Rick is a crow in this playthrough. Sorry if, by the way, I should say, sorry if, any audio or anything is kind of weird in this, because, this is my first time streaming with OBS. But yeah, this is a little display cabinet. Some statues that come with the crow decor. This is where everybody meets to talk crap about Solus, I guess. This is another one of Solus's frescoes that comes with certain implications into the game. This is another one. This is going into Emmerich's room. This is going into Rook's kind of spot. Another one of Solus's frescoes. This is going into the infirmary. This is going into Tasha's room. And then we all recognize this from the end of Inquisition. And we have this. And then this goes out to the other main part of the lighthouse. So starting on this bottom floor right here, we're gonna start in this one. It's called the music room. So as you can see, we got some cool designs on the walls. And then the music room. So you unlock this music room and then other parts of the lighthouse through certain quests, except for companion rooms. Companion rooms unlock when you get the companions, but rooms like this, they unlock when you do a quest. So you got more frescoes that are fading, which isn't really how frescoes work. It's kind of hard to see, but like you got this one. This looks like Solus standing next to someone. I think that's Arlethan. Then you got this vase thing here, which I believe that's Mythal holding something up. This is a chest you can open in here when you get here. This is like a chair from the Inquisition. You can see the insignia on there. That I've actually never seen before. That looks like a dragon. And you got this piano there. That might not be just a piano. It's double decked. I don't know my music terminology. Quick warning, when I go into this, it's gonna be like a bright flash. So be warned of that. I'll also put a note on the screen. So be careful of this. It's bright flash when you go through it. Alright. And this is like the balcony overlooking the library. So you got that cool orb thing. I don't know how anybody gets books from up there. But yeah, and it goes up pretty high. You got this thing that you use to fix that. Because before this, it's like a giant, like, cluster of magic and stuff, if that makes sense. So again, it's gonna be a bright flash as we go through this. I'll warn you guys every time, so that you can have time to look away or skip ahead. But it's another bright flash here. So this is how you can also get the other part of the room during the quest to unlock rooms in the Lighthouse. But as you can see, there's just like a lot of stuff here. So this building, over there, and you can actually see like most of the lighthouse here. So like down there, that's Davern's room. Over there is Harding's. Over there's the main lighthouse. As you can see, that's why it's called the Lighthouse. And then over there, that's the dining hall. So again, bright flash. We're gonna go through 2 bright flashes here in quick succession, so be careful. Alright. And then on the other side of the room, this is unlocked, I believe, after Whitehaupt, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I completed this. But again, bright flash. Not really much here except for just storage, but here's the bright flash, so cover your eyes. And then this is Solus's office. As you can see up there, it's called the Wolf's Den. He's got his 2 giant statues, this cool light fixture, his desk, and then over here is the balcony that overlooks. You can see a lot more. So over there, that far building right there is Nev's office, and then that one right there is Balara's. And then again, we've got Harding's, and then Davern's, and then the dining hall. So one last time for the bright flash. And we're back in the library, and we're going to start with the companion room for Emmerich and Tosh, and then I'll show you the room that Rook has, and then the infirmary. So over here, is Emmeric's room.
Your hammer?
Veilguard.
I did not know this could happen.
A suitable method of penance in the necropolis. You're to be confined under the eye of a watcher.
I did not know.
Lest you slip your body.
I need to visit my companion rooms.
Volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
Look at all this stuff over here. Got his desk over here, his chair, his autopsy table. Alright, and then we got some more trinkets over here as we go up the winding staircase. Got some little portraits. I believe that's a map of the necropolis. Those portraits over there. You got this. Another desk right here. Alright, and then over on the other side of this room, we've got Tosh. And I'm gonna pause this because I didn't know there's another quest marker, so I'm just gonna pause this, see what's going on there, and then get back. Okay, so that's all done. It was just the last part of Tasha's quest. So let's get into their room. So as you can see, Tosh is like one of like 3 companions that have an actual bed. And so you got this cool thing over here. I think Davrin's the one that carved this. You got these things, you know, all of their rewards from adventuring, their weapons, maps. They work out around here. As you can see, they got pull-up bars. These things, don't quote me on what these things are. I only know them from gymnastics. They do push-ups here and here. Got a lot of maps working out. Got some iron over here. This chair. Some fabric. A chessboard, some statues, and this is their bed. It's kind of plain, but yeah, they're like one of few companions to actually have a bed. It's kind of bizarre how few of them have like a physical bed. So that was Tasha's room. And we're gonna start out with Rook's room. I forgot to say, this is where you can like change like the decor and everything of the library. So again, I only have the Antivan one, cause my work is at Antivan. But let's start off with Rook's room, which is the meditation room. As you can see, got some cool wall designs. I keep forgetting to show the wall designs, but this is their room. You can change the decor here. So I have like this coffee maker, the Nug statue. This is an elven scroll. A little statue you can hang on the wall. This is Rook's bed. So they're one of the few people in the lighthouse to have a bed. And this is the fish tank, which is like kind of cool. You got some friends here that watch you while you sleep. This is this kind of decoration can change based on your class. My work is a mage here, so they got this magical project. And then this thing is like a little plant. And then you got a crow mask, a crow contract. Again, the decorations are interchangeable here. Got a little bookshelf. Let me actually show you some of the decorations. So, it's lantern, skull display, the coffee maker I have over there, a shaper, hammer, knowledge sculpture, elven base, elven lantern, kneeling hala, the heavy Navaran tome, the terrarium stand, and then the magical project. Again, this changes based on this little trinket thing changes based on what class you are. So like a rogues, I believe, have like a little poison set and everything. And then I forgot what the warrior class is because like I've only played it once, and I'm much more of a fan of the rogue class. Yeah, you got that, and then we got some wall stuff. I don't have all of them, but you got this crow craft, and then the crow contract. And this is the wardrobe. You can change stuff. That reminds me, I want to change this thing to but yeah, there's like a lot of appearances. This is like if you want to have like the best armor, but you don't want to like be restricted to like ugly clothing, you can change it here. And there's an armor I want to change it to, but I don't see it here, so I'm just gonna deal with that later. But yeah, so if you want to keep up an aesthetic, you can change it in the wardrobe here. And then this is where you can also change your like casual clothes. So then we've over here is the infirmary.
Shit. You shouldn't have to deal with all this, Rook. The sooner I can get out of here, the better.
Yeah, and then so that's Varric, obviously. And we've got Bianca all broken right here. This is like an anatomy thing. A desk for whoever works in the infirmary. Nobody really does. But yeah, you got some beds here. Little shelf of things. The Mirror of Transformation is how you can change your crow's look during it. So yeah, if you want to go through a change of your character or anything, you just change their face and everything there. So now that the main part of the lighthouse is done, let's move on to the outside. So like when I first started Veilguard, I thought it was just like gonna be like all one building, but no. It's like a lighthouse and then it's got some surrounding buildings. So this is like the outside. That's Harding's. That's Darren's. The dining hall. Ned's. And the Lara's. So we're gonna start up off top here. So we've got this balcony right here. Two statues. I believe that's Solus and that's Mythal. Little plants here. And then we've got Manfred. But yeah, I like playing with him. You can play rock, paper, scissors. I always like doing it until he wins. And then you come down here. We're gonna start off with Harding's room. And Now the companion rooms, they do start off like pretty bare until you get further through their quests and everything. So as you can see right here, this is with Harding's full quest line done. She's got some lovely little like flowery rooted vases here. It's cool. You can also like walk around here and like hang out on a ledge and hide in these bushes, and there's like a secret chest right there. And then Harding's room. Her room is my favorite. Like look how beautiful this is. So this is where she sleeps. And when I said a few companions actually have a normal bed, I'm not including her in this. This is a bed rule. Like, girl, get yourself a mattress. But it's kind of cute, actually, how it's set up here. It's like camping in the woods, so I guess that kind of makes her more comfortable. This is actually one of the gifts you can get, so you can get companions' gifts, and it like displays in their room. But she has so many plants in here. She's got these flowers all growing, and then she's got this little pool of water with plants around it. But yeah, it's my favorite. It's like so beautiful in here. And then you got this little ledge here. And then we're gonna go to we're actually gonna go in a circle. So next is you've also got this island here, but next is Davern's room. But first, Asan. This is my favorite animation with petting him. You just hug him, and it's. We're gonna cycle through a few of these because it brings me joy to watch. So, and I'll be quiet so you can hear his little squawks.
Hi there, boy.
So this is Davern's room. That's the entrance, but you can also like climb up here. See a little bit more of this little spot right here. You can see a view of Harding's room. Oh, gonna collect that. And you got this little spot here. And like, if you see in the mini-map, you see that little like faded part that I'm pointing to right there with the cursor. I've tried everything I could to try and see what that was about, and I can't. Yeah, I tried like jumping over here and it wouldn't do anything, so you can't really go. Wait, hold on, it finally... I guess you can. But anyway, that's another statue that's involved with unlocking the music room. But let's get into his room. His is also like kind of cozy and stuff.
So the Gloom Howler turns out to be an inside job?
That's yeah, that's a spoiler.
Griffins.
For the greater good, I'm sure.
Except
Wait.
no one bothered to ask the Griffins.
Wait, hold on. So did he like make two of them, or does Tosh just have one for some reason? But yeah, this is his room. It's like really nice and cozy. It's like you got his desk right here. It's got some maps, and it's got like descriptions like monsters and stuff. You can talk to him, and he likes talking about monsters. And he also like whittles, and it's so cool. But yeah, he's got his own little setup here. He's got this place. That little bone right there is for Asan, and it's. But yeah, he just whittles in front of this. Got some firewood. You got. I think these are terrariums, but they don't really have much in it. I don't really know much about this, so if anyone wants to correct me, go ahead. And then you got this thing right here. I can't. It's like. Yeah, it's like a little table. My brain's not working today. I can't describe things properly. But you got this right here. And then this is his bed. Um, I really like to think that Darren will be trying to sleep, and Hassan will just be like laying like directly on top of him. And then he's got like these cool like rib bones here, like from monsters, and it's like kind of like to his whole thing. And we got Nev just hanging out here. The companions will like move around the lighthouse and like have conversations, as you just saw. And then you got like another, and that's like a little chandelier, and then, like these are like the little wood carvings I was talking about. So he carves wooden figures, and it's really cool. So moving on, we've got the dining hall, and this is one of the statues. And we've got some little place over here. And again, these will be different depending on what decoration you have. This is the Antiguan one, so these aren't typical statues for every like playthrough and everything. But yeah, this is the dining hall. Got the kitchen table, some display cases over here. Got the bowls and cups over here, more over there. Got this little like spot to like hang out and chat with everybody. Got one over here too. And then we've got the kitchen area, so you can, as you can see, they've already got food prepared and stuff. Usually it's like Lucanus and Balara that are cooking, because like there's a banter where Balara and Lucanus are like, Balara's like, hey, I've talked to everybody, we're the ones on cooking duty now, so we're gonna take over for that. And everyone was fine with it except for Lace. It's funny, but yeah. Then you've got like this little list over here. So they're like hanging out and talking. And sometimes this will like change often. So they'll be like writing notes and everything about what to make for dinner and stuff. And they got some cooking books here. Little mortar and pestles, the silverware, plates, all that kind of stuff. You got this nice fireplace to hang out at. I believe this is where they make all the coffee and everything. And then this is Lucanus's room, which is just the pantry. Yeah, he's just hanging.
It's always good to be busy. Keeps you sharp.
And yeah, we've got some food in here. This is like one of the gifts you can get him. It's like an Antiguan tea set. Got a lamp right there. That's his bed. I'm not counting it as a bed. You got his stash of coffee cups. The giant thing of coffee. And then, if you go up here, you got this cool little balcony. And you can also loot a chest right here. Oh yeah, it kind of goes down here. It's cool. You get to see the bottom part of Nev's room and Balara's room over there. More statues related to the music room. Yeah, this is Nev's room, and I'll actually like first stop over here because it's like this under part's kind of cool. Not really much to it, but it's cool that it exists. So they got another statue. I just realized all three of these statue sets are just Solus and Mythal, which if you play the game you will know why. No, actually, it's not even if you play the game. If you've played Inquisition, you would know. Yeah, you got that under part. And then we've got Nev's room. So we got like a whole bunch of wisps. It's like a thing where they just really love hanging out with her. But this is one of the gifts you can get Nev. It's like, I don't remember what it is. Again, my brain's not working today. On normal days I would remember, but you've got her desk right here. And as you can see, she doesn't have a bed. There is one Tumblr post that I saw about how people think that when she goes, that she doesn't sleep until she just passes out on her desk. And if you wanted to see that, that's what her desk looks like. It's kind of like these cool designs. Got like a pot of coffee. Another little desk. That's where she keeps one of her legs because she uses prosthetics. Got these scrolls and these books. More books. Even more books. Perhaps a few of Balara's cereals in it. Got her pin board. That's how I call it, her conspiracy board. But it's kind of cool. And then you got like a little note here. Got some more books. And then we've got Balara's room. So like, again, we're just gonna stop by like the cool outside and everything. This is where you can get chest. Around here is where you come to get the statues for the lighthouse, the music room. Ah! And we've got Balara's room, so like, I do consider. Oh.
So, tell me, what's Tosh like? I mean, when you're together.
Together? Like, together? Together? Are you asking me what Tosh is like in private?
I think so. Isn't that what we're supposed to do when one of us is in a relationship?
Supposed to. Says who?
Well, that's what people do in the serials. The really steamy ones, at least.
Can you imagine if everyone acted like they were in a serial?
But this is her bed. I will consider this an actual bed because it actually has a mattress and like a headboard and stuff, and it's like off the ground. But this is her bed. You got these cute little trinkets. This little thing right here, this little frog thing. That's one of the gifts you can get her. And we got some books, some cool stuff. I don't know what this thing is. I think it's like a microscope or some like a fantasy. If anyone wants to chime in on what this is, please let me know. But this is like an artifact you can come across. This is in her like introduction quest. So when you first meet her, you learn what this is. But yeah, this is her desk where she likes to tinker and stuff, and it's, oh my goodness, it's so cool. And then I think this is where she keeps her like arm thing, where it like turns into her bow and stuff. Yeah, we got Lacey, we got Valara here, got a lot of mirrors, and that thing is actually what pops up out of the statues when you see them in there's like these Evanura statues. You get health from like shooting these down, and that's what this thing is. But yeah, that would be, oh, and then we've got the caretaker. This is, you know, where you get to enchant stuff and like improve weapons and everything. It's cool. So you get to upgrade everybody's weapons and stuff here. But yeah, this is also something that like you can change. So like there's like a lot of kind of cool ones, so I'll cycle through that. So this is obviously the one that you saw in Davern's room. This is the crow statue. This is like the default one. This is the Fen'Harel statue. Fen'Harel's mourning, so it's a little different. Then there's the Hanalgalan. So it's like the golden the golden hala that you help in Inquisition over in the Exalted Plains. And then two hands reaching through the veil. A dragon skull. And you get this when you complete the Hall of Valor quest, where you go compete for like 10 rounds and stuff, and it's cool. This is something you can get in the Necropolis, and it's really nice. And then Our Lady of Sorrows, Andraste. That is the but yeah, that's the Lighthouse. Thank you for joining on me and bearing with me. I don't do YouTube videos often, and I don't talk to cameras very often unless you follow my TikTok. But yeah, so that's the this is the Lighthouse, and thank you for joining me with it. I will see you guys next time. The next one I'm going to do with exploring is the Necropolis, which is my favorite little world and everything. But thank you for joining me on this, and have a good night.